Why joints hurt and what to eat to help them. Super extended script. Hello. Welcome to our very deep dive into joint health. Today we are going to go much further than a quick overview. We will talk about why joints hurt, what foods can help them, what makes them worse, and most importantly, how you can protect them for the long term. This is more than a lecture. It is an evidence-based but very practical guide for anyone dealing with arthritis, tendon pain, stiffness, or even for people who simply want to keep their joints strong and healthy as they get older. We will cover nutrition, lifestyle, supplements. We will share practical examples, success stories, debunk myths, and answer common questions. So grab a notebook, sit back, and let's get started. How joints work. The basics explained simply. Think of a joint as a very sophisticated hinge. Your knees, elbows, shoulders, hips, they are all biological hinges. But instead of metal on metal, they have cartilage, ligaments, tendons, muscles, and synovial fluid. Cartilage is like a soft cushion or pillow. It prevents bone from scraping bone. Imagine jumping on a trampoline. Without the springs and fabric, the impact would go straight into your legs. Cartilage is that spring system for your joints. Synovial fluid is like oil for the engine. It lubricates the surfaces and nourishes the cartilage. If it dries out, the engine starts to squeak, and so do your joints. Ligaments and tendons are ropes and pulleys. They hold everything in place and allow movement in the right direction. If they are weak or inflamed, the whole system suffers. And finally, muscles. They are the shock absorbers. They take on the load and protect the joint from excessive force. When muscles are weak, joints face the impact directly, and pain begins. Why joints hurt are the main culprits. Number 1. Inflammation. In small amounts, inflammation is your body's healing response. But if it becomes chronic, it is like a fire that never goes out, slowly damaging cartilage and tissues. Number 2. Oxidative stress. This is like rust forming inside your body. Free radicals attack proteins and DNA, accelerating cartilage breakdown. Over time, this makes joints stiff and painful. Number 3. Mechanical overload. Every extra pound or kilo puts additional pressure on knees, hips, and ankles. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with heavy stones all day long. That's what extra body weight feels like for your joints. Number 4. Weak muscles. Without strong muscles to absorb shock, your joints take all the force. Over time, this leads to micro-injuries, inflammation, and eventually arthritis. Inflammation explained with images. Think about fire in your fireplace. Controlled fire gives warmth. Uncontrolled fire burns down the house. That's what chronic inflammation does inside your body. Now, what fuels this fire? Sugar, fried foods, processed meats, trans fats. They throw gasoline into the flames. And what calms it down? Colorful vegetables, berries, omega-3 rich fish, olive oil. They act like water, cooling down the fire. This is why diet matters so much for joint pain. Oxidative stress. Rust in the system. Imagine leaving a bicycle in the rain. Slowly, the chain and gears rust. They squeak, get stiff, and eventually break. That's what oxidative stress does inside your joints. Antioxidants from fruits, vegetables, and herbs are like anti-rust paint. They neutralize free radicals. They keep your joints moving smoothly for years longer. Body weight and joint load. Every step you take, your knees feel 2 to 3 times your body weight. So if you are 10 kilos overweight, your knees feel an extra 20 to 30 kilos with every step. Day after day, year after year, this adds up. Even modest weight loss of 5 to 10% can reduce pain dramatically. People often report their knees feel lighter within weeks. The importance of muscles. Muscles are not just for athletes. They are the scaffolding that holds your joints stable. Without them, ligaments overstretch, tendons inflame, and cartilage wears down faster. Protein intake plus resistance training builds this scaffolding. You don't need heavy weights. Simple bodyweight exercises, bands, yoga, or swimming can be enough. Strong muscles equal protected joints. Weak muscles equal vulnerable joints. Nutrition principles. The big picture. So what's the best diet for joints? The anti-inflammatory model. And the Mediterranean diet is the most studied and reliable example. Lots of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, fish, and olive oil. Minimal processed foods, sugary drinks, and fried snacks. It's not a special arthritis diet. It's simply how humans are designed to thrive. Joint-friendly foods in detail. Let's slow down and break these down one by one. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, trout. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA. These compounds literally lower inflammatory markers in the blood. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. Nuts and seeds, walnuts, almonds, flax, chia. They give alpha-linolenic acid, vitamin E, magnesium, polyphenol. Great as snacks, toppings, or blended into smoothies. Olive oil, extra virgin, cold-pressed. High in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants. Swap butter or margarine for olive oil whenever possible. Colorful fruits and vegetables. Berries, cherries, leafy greens, broccoli. They provide vitamin C for collagen, vitamin K for bones, and thousands of protective phytonutrients. Every color has different antioxidants, so eat the rainbow. Legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas. Cheap, filling, high in fiber and plant protein. They lower inflammation and improve gut health, which is closely tied to joint health. Whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice. They stabilize blood sugar, preventing spikes that fuel inflammation. Swap cornflakes for oats, white rice for quinoa. Small changes, big difference. Lean proteins, fish, poultry, legumes. Help maintain muscle mass, essential for stability and protection of joints. Dairy or fortified plant alternatives. Yogurt, kefir, milk. Provide calcium and vitamin D crucial for strong bones. Fermented dairy may also lower inflammation in osteoarthritis. Collagen-supporting foods. Bone broth, gelatin, protein-rich meals. Remember, no single food rebuilds cartilage. It's the overall protein intake that matters most. Functional foods with extra benefits. Tart cherries reduce uric acid, useful for gout. Berries are rich in anthocyanins, lowering inflammation. Turmeric with curcumin can reduce arthritis symptoms, if taken in bioavailable form. Ginger gives modest pain reduction for joints and muscles. Omega-3 supplements help if you don't eat much fish. Carbohydrates, quality over quantity. Not all carbs are the same. Whole grains, legumes, vegetables, fruits, good carbs. Refined carbs, white bread, sugary drinks, bad carbs. A low glycemic, high fiber diet lowers inflammation, supports weight management, and keeps joints healthier long term. Healthy fats for joints. Saturated fats and trans fats fuel inflammation. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats protect joints and the heart. So choose olive oil, avocado, nuts, seeds, fatty fish. And limit butter, margarine, fried foods, and processed snacks. Myths and misconceptions expanded. Myth: gelatin alone rebuilds cartilage. Reality: no, you need a complete protein-rich diet. Myth: dairy always worsens arthritis. Reality: fermented dairy can be beneficial for many. Myth: only supplements heal joints. Reality: nutrition and lifestyle are the foundation. Myth: exercise wears out joints. Reality: controlled, low-impact exercise protects joints. Myth: nightshades like tomatoes always cause pain. Reality: most people tolerate them well. Common mistakes people make. Skipping protein leads to muscle loss and weak support. Relying on processed foods increases inflammation. Ignoring hydration. Synovial fluid literally depends on water. Extreme dieting deprives joints of essential nutrients. Not moving enough. Immobility stiffens joints faster than age does. Extended stories and case studies. Sarah, 55, with knee osteoarthritis, switched to an anti-inflammatory diet. Added omega-3 supplements and daily walking. Within 6 months, she reported major improvements in mobility. John, 42, desk job and tendinitis. Changed his lunch from fast food to quinoa salad with salmon. Added stretching breaks every 2 hours at work. Pain reduced dramatically in just a few months. Maria, 60, rheumatoid arthritis. Started yoga, switched from red meat to fish and legumes. Her flare-ups became less frequent, and her energy improved. Each story shows that small consistent changes add up. Sample meal plan in detail. Breakfast. Oatmeal with blueberries, chia seeds, flax plus green tea. Mid-morning snack. Handful of almonds and an apple. Lunch. Quinoa salad with chickpeas, grilled salmon, roasted vegetables with olive oil. Afternoon snack. Greek yogurt with tart cherry puree. Dinner. Lentil soup with leafy greens, baked trout or chicken, steamed broccoli. Evening. Herbal tea with a piece of dark chocolate. Expand to a week. Monday through Sunday can follow this pattern with variation. Different berries, different fish, rotating beans, changing grains. This keeps it exciting and sustainable. Lifestyle factors beyond food. Sleep. 7 to 9 hours is critical. Poor sleep increases inflammation and pain sensitivity. Stress. Meditation, breathing, yoga help calm the nervous system. Exercise. Choose low-impact cardio and resistance training. Consistency is the key. Ergonomics. Set up your desk, avoid long sitting, wear comfortable shoes. Supplements. Expectations versus reality. Glucosamine and chondroitin. Mixed evidence worth a 3 to 6 month trial. Collagen peptides plus vitamin C may support cartilage health. Vitamin D essential if deficient. Magnesium supports muscles and nerves. Turmeric, bioavailable form, may help reduce stiffness. Omega-3, strongest evidence for reducing inflammation. Remember, supplements are helpers, not magic solutions. They work best with a solid foundation of diet and lifestyle. FAQs, common questions expanded. Can I eat nightshades like tomatoes and peppers? Yes, unless you notice clear flare-ups. Will losing weight help my knee pain? Yes, even 5 to 10% makes a big difference. Is exercise bad for joints? No, the right kind of exercise protects them. Do I really need supplements? Only if diet is insufficient. Can I drink coffee? In moderation, yes, it even has antioxidants. What about red wine? Small amounts may be okay, but don't rely on it as medicine. Is fasting good for arthritis? Some studies suggest benefits, but it must be safe and balanced. Do I need to avoid meat completely? No, lean meats can be fine, but balance with plant proteins. Motivational conclusion. Joint health is not about quick fixes. It is about long-term habits. Every meal you eat, every step you take, every hour of sleep, every stress management practice. They all add up day by day, year by year. Think of your joints like a retirement fund. The earlier and more consistently you invest, the bigger the benefits in the future. So start today. Add one more vegetable. Replace soda with water. Take a short walk. Over time, these small actions will transform your health. Your future self will thank you. Your future knees, hips, and back will thank you. Stay consistent, stay active, and protect your mobility for decades to come.